Hello, everybody. Welcome to December already. We're clubbing into 2020. I can't believe it. So, we're going to take a look at the overall reading of the energies for December for everybody, just like as a general trend. And then you're going to tune in and look at your own individual video for your sign. And if you know your moon sign, or if you know your rising sign, your ascendant, it's good to watch all three because if you average them out, it's pretty accurate then. So, first of all, as usual, we will burn some sage. If you have some sage while you're watching with me or incense, good idea, you can burn it with me. If not, just imagine that this smoke is all around you as it is around me. And we also bless the cards and cleanse the cards. So, for the month of December, I just pull 3 cards and we'll see. So the first card here is the moon. The second card is the Chariot. The third card is the King of Cups. Wow. You might be starting off the month feeling sort of murky or foggy, or that there's something that feels like a mystery, or a person that's a bit of a mystery, someone or something that you can't quite get to the bottom of. The moon card's a difficult thing to live and difficult to explain as well. But it's because it represents the unconscious. So you could be dealing with something in yourself that is very unconscious to you, but it's affecting your life. You could be dealing with a person who has a lot of unconscious behavior or issues, and they can't explain it to you. They might not even know there's something wrong. And if you ask them, they might not be able to give you an answer because it's that deeply buried inside of them. Sometimes the moon card can be outright hiding, like consciously people being deceptive and hiding. And so there can be a feeling of, betrayal in that, right? Like if you feel somebody's withholding or hiding on purpose, of course, you're going to feel pretty burned by that. But you also have to take a look, whether this is about you or people around you. You also have to take a look and see, could this be that the person is not conscious of what they're doing or how they're acting or how they're coming across? Because if they are acting from this sort of programming that's going on from childhood or from a trauma or something, and they're not aware of it, then yeah, they can still be hurtful or well, dishonest. I don't know, I wouldn't quite call it that, but you have to make it an allowance for that, just in case that's what's going on, because people are not always unable to explain or unable to give an answer because they're hiding it like a deceitful thing. Sometimes they really truly aren't aware of things in themselves. But the Chariot here would show an obstacle to overcome, consolidating different forces, trying to get people to come together or work together, try to get things in harmony again or getting them moving. But as you can see, this charioteer is completely armored. It's very hard to read this person, and the chariot's really going nowhere, isn't it? Because these figures are just sitting there. So all we have that seems to have any energy or movement is this disc that he's holding in the middle, or she. And you see this disc that's right at the solar plexus level, or because he's sitting, coming from the solar plexus or the sacral chakra, something in there, very powerful energy. And it's spinning and it's red and it's alive. So we know there's a big force of the will or the passion. We just don't see any action on the chariot. Where's it going? Where's it moving? So The moon combined with the Chariot, the mystery, the why, what's going on here? Are they holding and hiding, or are they aware of what they're doing? Why do I feel this passion or this will, but nothing's happening? And just the moon means there's all kinds of what ifs and questions, and not maybe nobody's really stepping up to just clear the air or ask, hey, what the heck is going on? Sometimes that's what it takes. Now, you've got the King of Cups at the end, which is hopeful. So that would say to me that either you've got somebody who comes in to sort of save the day, because you look at him, he looks like he's on a quest, and he's holding up the cup, and he's on this white horse. Intentions are good. Maybe this guy is going to come in and clear the air. Maybe he's going to help mediate. Maybe he's going to help inspire or motivate the situation that you're in. If this is a love related that you're asking about or wondering, maybe the person steps up and says, yes, I do have feelings. But we're never going to know with the Chariot and the moon unless somebody steps up and says something and asks. So whether this is related to love or business, family matters, anything where there's some sort of, you find yourself ruminating and wondering about intentions and wondering what's real, and stop that. You know, the way to go is to have a healthy approach, communicate and ask for the air to be cleared, and ask where you stand. Get clarity on where you stand. It's also great advice at the beginning, you know, to clear things up before you start a new year. You know, 2020 is just around the corner. Let's start this next decade fresh. Let's know who and what is going on to the best of your ability. And as I said, if you do take that step and you try to clear the air and you still get sort of a foggy answer, or you still feel there's something piece missing, that's the moon again. They might be hiding, they might be just unconscious, but either way, it's negative energy in your life. Let's start off the new year with some clarity, knowing where I stand, knowing how I feel, knowing what I want, and having a better sense who's with you and who and what are worth putting your energy into. Instead of mulling and going down the vortex and wondering about things you may never have an answer to, especially if the other party is hiding and has no desire to reveal, or especially if the other people or company or whatever in question is unconscious. How are they going to ever answer anything for you? They have to do that work themselves. So if you do need somebody's help, think of the King of Cups, a mediator, somebody who's good at communication, somebody who's sensitive to people, somebody who cares about you and the situation. And see if you can bring someone like that in, if this is like a family or negotiation or a business matter, because this person is going to help. And if this, as I said, if this is love, or if this is King of Cups represents somebody you're waiting for or wondering about, you might end up having a good result. But not unless you clear the air. It's not just going to magically, you know, they knock on your door and, oh, by the way, I've decided that I love you now, or something. No, it's going to be, you still have to take some initiative and try to clear the air. Well, very interesting cards for December. Let's just see how it plays out for your particular sign. If you want to reach me for a longer reading, personal reading, it's down below. You can click like and subscribe. That would make me happy. And you can reach me at river-rain.com, or Clairvoyant Medium Catherine Allen on Facebook. Have a good day and have a good month.